Good morning. I am out for my little morning walk and just around my property and a little bit around my neighborhood. So I like to do that. If I don't come out, I at least exercise in my room for a little bit before I start writing and listening to some music, get some inspiration going, but also get that circulation and movement going, because writing can be a very stationary and sedimentary activity, and it's very good just to get your blood going in the morning. You hear my chickens? Anyway, I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of an update. I have passed 73,000 words, and to be honest, I didn't check last night, so it's quite possible that I actually reached 74. And I'm having really positive feedback from my alpha reader, and that is that is not to say that it's all like oh, this was the best writing in the world, but positive feedback as in the story itself is engaging, and then feedback on, what did you mean by this? Will this be explained later? Is this important to the story? And it's good because she's just getting it in pieces, not necessarily even in order, but it does help me when I'm continuing to write and when I'm taking notes for the second rewrite to, like, okay, I need to tidy this up, I need to clean this up. The prose is, I think, mostly good, I should say. I mean, she does like the way I write, so that's good. And that being said, I have not gone back and really worked on typos and exactly how I say the things that I say. That I will have to do. I will do that on the second rewrite once I get everything in order and I get the basic plot points all down. And yeah, so that's where I am with that. I feel like it's, I guess, a little bit maybe disingenuous to myself when I say the basic plot points down or get the story finished, because it is written. Right now I'm just working on solidifying those scenes and putting everything in order, at least in the order that it needs to be for the book, so that it makes sense. I have a couple of POVs, and that's been a little bit tough, knowing how to transition from one to the other, and also, is there enough happening in this part of the story to leave it to go to a different point of view, so that when we go back to it, the reader is like, oh my goodness, okay, this is what's happening next. So but at the same time, I also just need to tell the story that I'm telling, and let it go, because once I do get, developmental editor or an editor period, then they will take it to the next step, to the next level. So, but I'm excited. I am on track to finish this version by the end of November, if not before. I'm trying to stick to 100,000 words. I don't know that it will be only 100,000 words, at least at first. But then again, that's what the editor's for. So I will also just kind of let that process happen through editing as well. So, but in order for me to tell the story the way I want to tell it, but also the way it deserves to be told, I feel like I need a lot of those. I need that word count to really explain things, to flesh out the world building, to tell Kakita's story and the story of her children in a very honest and emotionally real way. So that's where I am. I am very excited because on my third revision, I'm going to start going in and writing in some of the colloquialisms, and it just makes me laugh, and it makes me miss my grandma, you know, because she's from Guyana, South America, and some of the things that they say, it's like, what does that even mean? but the explanation is funny because it's very cultural, like it means something to them. So I'm excited to kind of write those things in and flesh out some of those side characters a little bit too. They're a lot of fun to be around, and give a lot of heart and hope. So, but until next time, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you all. Thank you for going on my little walk as I could take some video. I kept forgetting I have to turn it back on, but that's okay. I will see you soon. Bye.